Hey, so are you an African entrepreneur and $5,000 can actually help you start executing, working on your business idea or start expanding your business? Then I think you're in luck because Tony Elumelu Entrepreneurship Foundation is actually supporting African entrepreneurs with the sum of $5,000 seed funding, free money for your business. So if you're really interested in applying, then keep on watching the video because I want to give you some hints that can actually help you get into the program. So I was actually successful in 2017. Yeah, of course, the $5,000 amounted to 1.526 million exactly. So the money is really helpful. So if you're really interested, then keep on watching. So before you go ahead and start the application, some few things I think that you need to be aware of. Number one is that you need to be at least 18 years old. Of course, you're an old man and woman, so I'm sure you are above 18 years old. So number two, they support all forms of business idea, whether it's just an idea or that you have started, they're actually there to support you. Then from the data I've gathered, there are actually 5 top industries that they really pay a lot of attention to, speaking from historic data of the people that have actually made it into the program. So the top sector is agriculture, followed by ICT, education and training, commerce and retail, manufacturing and fashion, but they support all types of businesses. So these 5 industries are actually on top of the list. So if your business falls into any of this category, then you have more opportunities to actually get in, but they support all industries, just for you to be aware of. So the third thing that you need to be aware of is that they don't marginalize. So whether you're male or female, speaking from the last year and the people that successfully got into the program, 52% were actually male and they had a whooping 48% of female. So as you can see, there's no gender discrimination here. It's an equal opportunity. So besides the $5,000, there's just so much benefit from getting into the program. Because I was there in 2017. Of course, I know other things I benefited from, so I'm going to just share with you just one or two. So besides the $5,000, you get access to mentorship and training. I think for a couple of weeks, I think 8 or 12 weeks, I can't really remember exactly. But I know a lot of you are really smart people. You don't need anybody to train you. But trust me, there is just 1 or 2 things to actually learn inside the program, right? So the other benefit that I think is ridiculously very important is that you get to meet a lot of passionate young entrepreneurs just like yourself, a lot of people that really want to start their business. So when you get there, you're gonna have real opportunity to network with these people. So talking about meeting and networking with people, while I was there, I met a lot of ridiculously incredible personalities. I met Henry Mascot, he's the CEO of Curacao. I met Joel, the CEO of Clarex. I met Natalie Okafor, she's the CEO of Tabita Organics, very hardworking and beautiful young lady who got along pretty well. Yeah, and all of these interesting people met me. Yeah, they met me, of course, So networking and forming new business relationship is always very important. I consider it to be one of the biggest benefits that you get out of the program. Actually, the people you're going to meet in the program will actually form the first couple of customers for your business, right? I remember buying some products just because I want to support my fellow entrepreneurs. So you see, there's just so much benefit beyond the $5,000. So now that you've had all the benefits and you're really intrigued and you really want to get in, so it just makes a lot of sense that you take the application process really seriously, and all the hints I'm going to give you in the next section of the video really seriously. And it might also want to interest you that at the end of the day, they're going to take around 3,000 to 4,000%, and the number of people that applied last year ranged, I think, around 216,000%. That's a lot of number, and the number of people that is going to apply this year is actually going to increase. It has never been the same, right from 2015 when the number was just 20,000. So it's really increasing, and the competition is getting pretty stiff. So you really want to stand out to get selected. But hey, that you don't get into the program doesn't mean that your business idea is not viable. At the end of the day, it's just 3,000 persons, right? It doesn't mean that you can't get in there and crush it. So because you're actually very busy preparing to become a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur, I really don't want to waste your time, so let's get into the tips. Rose. So number 1 tip, which is the golden tip, is that your business needs to be very easy to understand. People that go to school, they call it elevator pitch. You need to be able to explain your business in just 50 words. In those 50 words, every single person literally needs to be able to understand the value that you provide. It's as simple as that. So if you're actually building a moonshot that requires you to write 100-page paragraph for someone to understand what the heck your business is all about, then I think that you should retain the business idea that you're going to use to apply for the program. So hint number 2, your business needs to have a clear path to making revenue. So you need to be able to demonstrate in hard, solid fact how your business idea is really going to make money. So you're going to have to talk about the problem that exists that you need to solve, how that problem can actually translate into money, how the service that you render can actually translate into money. So it should really be visible. So it's not something that I need to close my eye to see how your business is going to make money. I don't want to doubt the fact that your business can actually make money. I should be able to see it simply when you say that this and this and this and this is the service you render, and this is how much you're going to charge, and this is how much you're going to make. That needs to be undoubtedly clear. So number 3 hint, you need to be able to forecast how much growth can happen within your business in the next couple of years. So you need to be able to close your eyes and see how much revenue you can be able to pull in 2-3 years. Even when they give you the $5,000, you need to be able to make such a projection. In that way, they know that if they give you the money, you're going to grow it from 0 employee to 20 employees to $1 million to 500 million naira, whatsoever. You need to be able to tell them where you're going to be in the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. The 4th hint is that your business idea needs to be able to employ people realistically. You need to be able to employ labor. So you need to be able to convince them or show them how you're going to employ up to 5-10 persons, within a couple of years of you executing the business. So you want to be able to grow our economy, so you need to employ labor. So your business needs to be able to employ people. That's standard. So hint number 5, this one is really important. Your business idea needs to visibly support at least one of the sustainable development goals. So I think there are about 17 sustainable development goals where they're talking about poverty, education, and whatsoever. So I think I'm going to drop a link to the SDG goals that we have so that you can take a look at them. So your business needs to support at least one of them. If it supports more, incredible, but you need to support at least one. So hint number 6, you need to really be truthful about the status of your business. So if your business have not started, don't say that you started and you operated for 3 years or and don't lie about your finances, because these people are really smart people. They're business consultants, management consultants, so they're gonna know exactly when you're lying. And I just feel that if they know that you're lying, they're gonna kick away your application. So it can actually go a long way to help you if you stay true to whatever start your business is at that particular time. So following all of this possibly might not guarantee that you get into the program, but it will give you a competitive edge. And I also hear that they've actually added a lot of stuff in the application process. They get to ask you quantitative and verbal reasoning, which I believe is more like a way of reducing the number of people they select, because there's so much people applying for the program. So the earlier the better. If you haven't applied for the program, once you see this video, watch it, see one of the things you can get from it, then click the link to the website. I think I'm going to drop it in the description below. So go over there and start your application. And I wish you all the luck, and I hope you get it. Peace out.